What is going on, guys? It is your role model gamers Goon, and I don't want you all to misconstrue anything with this win that the Bears just got on Thursday night. Well, not Thursday night football, but on Thursday, Thanksgiving morning. Woke up bright and early for it. We won the game against the Lions, 16-14. I don't want you to think that this is a good game. I don't want you to think that's a good game. Andy Dalton, you look at his stats. He had an alright game. 317 yards, a touchdown. He looked tight. Montgomery really didn't do much. They didn't really get him the ball. Once again, poor coaching. Now, you might be sitting, well, if they won the game, he coached well enough. Yeah, he coached well enough against an 0-19. He coached well enough against Dan Campbell. He coached well enough against one of the worst teams in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says about a 16-14 win. All the rumors that happened earlier in the week, whether they were true or not, the move still needs to be done tomorrow morning. Matt Nagy does not need to be there. This was the worst Thanksgiving football game I have ever seen. This was the worst game of the season, and that includes the Browns game. This game was hard to watch. There's penalties after penalties, questionable play call after questionable play call, lucky plays, like the deep ball down the field to Mooney. Shout out to Mooney. Shout out to Dalton for getting those working. But still, you're not winning the game. You're not going to win against a good team playing the way we play today. You play against the Buccaneers, they're fucking your shit up. It is 35-10, and that's when they have their third strings in there. And then granted, we won with a lot of reserves playing. Roquan went down. Damiere Byrd really had a good grab late in the game to get us into field goal range. But you look at it. Mooney, he had a decent day, 120 something yards. Cole Kmet had his best game of his career, 8 catches, 65 yards. Byrd, 4 for 42, best game as a Bear. Jimmy Graham, 2 for 34 and a TD, looking good. Jakeem Grant got involved in the pass game. David Montgomery was involved. Robert Quinn, like I said, I tweeted it out. Robert Quinn this year is playing at a Defensive Player of the Year caliber. He is playing at a Defensive Player of the Year caliber, but it's going to go unrecognized because the Bears are not good. They are not good. We're still in the playoff hunt, but we are not good. Some people still think we have a great defense. I would err on caution of saying that. They have their spurts. I would say they're an average defense. But Robert Quinn has been a huge part of that defense this year. He's been amazing. Imagine if Khalil Mack was playing the way he played 2 years ago with Robert Quinn next to him. That's beautiful. That's what they wanted last year. They didn't get it at Robert Quinn last year, and obviously Khalil Mack's injured this year. Travis Gibson, he's been alright. Roquan, he was doing his thing up until his injury. The secondary man, Artie Burns, got burned. He got burned in the first quarter. Touchdown to Reynolds. But he picked it up. He had a couple decent string of plays, batted a couple balls away, did his thing. Artie Burns is somebody that kind of is similar to Kendall Vildor, but he didn't get penalized the way Vildor has been. I don't know, man. I don't know. The one thing I will continue to say is, first off, we do need to get rid of Nagy as soon as possible. If you want to play Justin Fields, you have to get rid of Nagy. It is not good for Justin to sit there with Nagy for a year when Nagy's not going to be there. You need to get rid of him. I've said it countless times. They mentioned that Nagy came here to fix Trubisky. He hasn't fixed anybody in his career. He has no track record of fixing anybody. None. He coached an Alex Smith-led team in Kansas City. Back when Alex Smith was playing at a Pro Bowl level. He was coaching back then, before Mahomes. I'm just saying. He's never fixed anybody. All he's done is ruin. He ruined Trubisky. He's ruining Fields. Fields is getting injured left and right. They have him doing shit he's never done in his life because he is a different style of player than what Nagy likes. Dalton looked good. He did his thing. But I will continue to say it. We need to get rid of Nagy, and I believe, honestly, we need to go all in this year. We don't have a draft pick next year in the first round. Losing games isn't doing us anything. The only thing people want us to lose games for is so we can get rid of Nagy. We should have already done that. We shouldn't have to wait to lose games to realize this guy fucking sucks. We knew that. We fucking knew that. I knew that 2, 3 years ago. After 2018, after Vic Fangio left, all I had to see was 2 or 3 games of a Vic Fangio-less Bears, and I knew right away that Vic Fangio was the guy that should have won Coach of the Year because fucking Matt Nagy ain't shit. What does he do every single time? He throws players under the bus. He refuses to step up. He refuses to take accountability. After the Saints game, he fucking made some stupid shit up about how he wanted to play it safe while you're down 3 possessions in a fucking playoff game in the fourth quarter. You think this guy's fucking fit to be an NFL coach? I don't even think he's fucking fit to be a college coach at a fucking D3 level. He might be a high school coach. He might be a high school coach. He's not good. He's not good at his job. He's not good. I feel bad because we wasted great years of everybody. We wasted great years of Khalil Mack at an elite level, Allen Robinson at an elite level. Hell, we had the end of Adrian Amos in his section. We could have potentially, if we were coached better, done better. I don't know. We wasted good years of Trevathan. We wasted the first couple of years of Roquan. And granted, I think Roquan still has a lot left in the tank. We wasted great years of Akeem Hicks. We wasted great years of Kyle Fuller. We wasted the better years of Eddie Jackson, what it's seeming like. We wasted the better years of a lot of players. We wasted it all. For what? Nothing. Nothing at all. We sat there and you guys sat there and for however long you claimed quarterback was going to solve it all. Bringing in a quarterback was going to solve all of our issues. From day one, it was the one big issue that was staring right in the face and didn't want to admit it until we saw not one with Mitch Trubisky, not 2 with Nick Foles, not 3 with Andy Dalton, but 4 times he failed. Now with Justin Fields. Granted, Andy Dalton's back to starting because of Justin Fields' injury, but he's failed 4 times with 4 different QBs. I think that's enough of a sample size to determine he ain't that guy at coaching. He ain't that guy. Get him out of here. I'm about sick and tired of talking about Nagy. I'm about sick and tired of waking up every single day and not seeing news that he is fired. I don't wish that anybody loses their job. I'm sure he has enough money. He will fucking survive. I don't want him coaching my fucking football team. He can go be a fucking offensive coordinator, special teams manager. I don't give a fuck where he goes. I don't want it in Chicago. He can go be a fucking hype man and go fucking do some motivational speaking. I really don't give a shit what he does. I hope he gets money. I hope he can sustain a family. But I don't want him in fucking Chicago. I don't want him. Like I said, I love Pat Fitzgerald. I want Pat Fitzgerald here. Eric Bieniemy, another guy I would love to have here. Kellen Moore, another guy I would love to have here. I don't give a fuck who it is at this point. As long as they have a decent history and they have shown that they will stand up for their players. They have shown that they have what it takes to be a leader, what it takes not to sit there and blame others for your own shortcomings. That's what we need in a coach. I don't know how true this Nagy news about him getting fired is. George McCaskey came and talked to the team, and he told them straight up that it was all inaccurate information. So he will look dumb if they fire him in the next few days. So is he going to be fired in the next few days? Who fucking knows? Probably not. Should he be? Yes. Is he going to last longer than the season? I pray to God not, because not only has the fan base given up on him, not only has just the fan base given up on him, his own players have given up on him. Now, I don't care what Allen Robinson says about, I would have told, you know me, I would have told you if I told him. No, you wouldn't have. Why the fuck is your podcast host or co-host telling him that, according to sources in the locker room, people are starting to lose respect for Nagy? Who the fuck is his source in the locker room? Maybe the person that he's on a podcast with, Allen Robinson. You think Allen Robinson gives a shit? Allen Robinson's been waiting to get off this fucking team. He wanted off this team last year. We fucking franchise tagged him. He's gonna go. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna go join a contender. He's gonna go join a Patriots. He's gonna go join the Rams. He's gonna go join one of these teams that have a good coach. Because Allen Robinson knows his worth. You think Allen Robinson is bad this year? That's because he doesn't want to be here. You look at Allen Robinson, he has some of the lowest separation in the league, but he wants to get paid elite money. That's because he doesn't want to be here. That's simple. He just doesn't want to be here. There's a lot of guys I feel that don't want to be there. There's a lot of guys I feel like don't want to be there. The offensive lines look better, but at points some of them don't look like they want to be there. The defense, they're hit or miss. They either don't want to be there or they're there. I don't fucking know. It's a 50-50 chance whatever side they wake up out in the morning. I don't know, man. It's about time. It's about time to call quits. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Like I said, fire Matt Nagy.